10 amazing stories in the past. The tale of the unburied royal bones. In mid-17th century England, there was widespread belief in a curse associated with the unburied bodies of the royal dynasty. It was believed that the death or improper burial of a king or queen would lead to disasters and misfortunes for the country. This superstition was particularly vivid following the death of Charles I and his unusual burial. Up until the 19th century, some members of the royal family requested reburials of their ancestors to ward off the curse. The story of Thomas Fitzpatrick, the man who swallowed a bird in 18th century England. There was a man known as Thomas Fitzpatrick, who was famous for his ability to swallow entire birds whole. It was reported that Fitzpatrick could swallow birds without harming himself and could even continue speaking during the process. This unusual skill brought him considerable fame, and his performances attracted many onlookers. The Tale of Great Magic by John Dee. In the 17th century, John Dee, known as Great Dee, was renowned for his tricks and illusions, which were a true spectacle. He conducted shows throughout Europe, creating amazing illusions such as flying objects and healing people from diseases. While most of his tricks were mere sleights of hand and illusions, his talent and creativity made people believe in his greatness. The story of Peter Fruman, the Spider-Man in the early 20th century. Peter Fruman, known as the Spider-Man, was famous for his unique ability to climb vertical surfaces using only his hands and feet, without any visible equipment. This unusual talent brought him fame, and he performed in the streets and circuses, captivating audiences with his incredible abilities. The tale of John Loftus, the king of casuists in the 17th century. John Loftus was known as the king of casuists due to his ability to create intricate and cunning arguments and clever logical maneuvers. He used his skills to defend his clients in court and circumvent laws and rules. His extensive knowledge in legal matters and subtle logic allowed him to win even the most complex cases. The tale of the Water Man from Italy. In the 16th century, Italy saw the emergence of a man known as the Water Man. He claimed to be able to breathe underwater and demonstrated his skills by diving to depths and staying submerged for several minutes. This unusual water man became a subject of interest and debate, and his talent was the subject of much research and discussion. The story of the Mad Mage Abraham Religio. In the 16th century, Europe knew of a man known as the Mad Mage. His real name was Abraham Religio, and he was known for his strange and mysterious predictions and prophecies. People believed he possessed supernatural abilities and could foresee the future. His predictions were often vague and enigmatic, but according to legends, some of them came true. The tale of the Demon on Wheels from Germany. In the 19th century, Germany knew of a man known as the Demon on Wheels. He claimed to possess supernatural strength and could pull heavy carts over long distances without experiencing fatigue. His performances attracted crowds of onlookers, and his abilities aroused great interest and even fear among people. The story of the Bark House in North America. In the 19th century, North America had a house that was entirely built from tree bark. This remarkable house was constructed by a local resident who used bark as the primary material for construction. The house became a point of interest and attracted many tourists and explorers eager to see this unique structure. The tale of the time traveler from the Victorian era. In the late 19th century, England witnessed the appearance of a man who claimed to be a time traveler. He recounted his adventures in the future and past, describing details and events unknown to the people of his time. While many considered him a mere fantasist, his stories sparked interest and amazement among some people. 10 amazing stories in the past.